I hit go live with the weight on my chest, trying to shake off the day, doing my best. Then the names start rolling into the chat, and suddenly I'm louder than I was before that. It's like the room knows just what I need. A little laugh, a little space to breathe. When you show up, I feel at home, like I'm not carrying this night alone. Every Friday, you pull me through. I find my smile when I'm here with you. It's not the numbers, not the show. It's the way this place feels like home. Some nights I'm quiet, some nights I'm loud, but you always need me right where I am somehow. Friends drift in and out like a heartbeat line, and every little moment hits just right. I don't know how you do what you do, but the room gets warm when it's filled with you. When you show up, I feel at home, like I'm not carrying this night alone. Every Friday, you pull me through. I find my smile when I'm here with you. It's not the numbers, not the show. It's the way this place feels like home. I used to think it made me weak to need this space, to need this peace, but now I know it's something true. I'm not doing this for me or you. We're doing it together. When you show up, I feel at home, like I'm not carrying this night alone. Every Friday, you pull me through. I find my heart when I'm here with you. It's not the lights, not the tone. It's the way this place feels like home. Feels like home.
Welcome to this live stream. This content is intended for viewers aged 21 and over. If you are under 21, please exit the stream now.
If you were 21 or if you're under 21, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
If you're here, cheers.
Yay.
It is time to light up, everybody. How is everybody doing? Happy Friday. I see a lot of familiar faces in the chat. Firstly, I want to say I saw Norma G's in here. Norma G, it is past your bedtime. And you stayed awake for us. And I want to thank you so much for staying awake and hanging out. Oh, shit, guys. Even though this thing
No,
flickers all the
no,
time.
no.
Oh, shit, I'm not officially live until it says so. But look, I need a new one. Go back to... Man, it's not working. I'm going to go back to Menards and get another one. I have some friends in the back, though. Let me say hi real quick to a couple people. I did see Canna Claus, Thurgood, Jenkins, and Crumblewig. I see them as well. I saw them before the show. Go figure that. Curly Greenleaf is here. Hold on, I gotta go back a little bit further. Tim Yak, hello. Hello to you. Hello to Valencia. It's good to see you both. Chunky Nugs, I can't wait to see you up here too. I hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm so glad you guys made my 8 p.m. edition Friday light up. Let's go. John Lindsay, thank you always for showing love. It is so appreciated. John Lindsay is like, I don't know, I feel like he's like the hero of the community going around and sprinkling love to everybody. And it's a great feeling for a content creator to have somebody like John dropping love all the time. Synchros, thank you so much for sending me an email with your Love Whip update. Syngro's Love Whip update is currently posted as a short on his YouTube channel. And I say it like that because it was one of the videos I was supposed to add into the Love Whip thing that I was working on, but we got home kind of late and I didn't have much time, so I had to cut it so short that my own not even on there. I'm gonna show that one in person. So Syngro, I apologize for that, but anybody out there get a chance, sub up to Syngro, go check out his short. He is growing the Love Whip. He is at the end of week 2 of flower, I believe. And I'm gonna get to flower myself someday. Now Curly's the first person that sent me some pictures. So Curly, you are in. It's actually just, oh, wait a minute. Syngro, I lied. I think I did get you in there. I'm trying to think. I was in such a hurry at the end. I wonder if I was able to pop it in. It might not be perfect, and I know I was messing with the sound, but guess what? It might be in there. But Jessie's in there. She's got a really good, she's outside manhandling her plants, flipping them all around, talking about stuff that a lot of it I don't necessarily understand because I'm not a true outdoor grower. I tried to be an outdoor, semi-outdoor grower, and I did get 2 plants out of it and then had to kill the last 2. We won't talk about that tonight. So, because guess what? It's already done and gone. Right now, I got some Love Whip childs to fix up. They in trouble. A little bit of trouble. One shot at a time. How's it going? And thank you for smoking the like button. Just like, I've been having Rob light up my joints for me. I'm like, I don't light my hat on fire and shit. Rob Shaw, cheers. How's it going? It is good to see you. Turu's in the back again today, helping me out. Shout out to Turu. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now, Heather Rose, there's somebody I always love to see. Heather, I got to come back down your way and we got to hang out. We're like overdue for an in-person smoke session, I believe. Yeah, it's too hot now, but Kindway Farms has something coming up in right after Cannabis that Rob and I are thinking about going to. So I'm just going to sprinkle that little knowledge out there now for people that are thinking past cannabis. Which, by the way, is coming soon. Homie Gross Organic, is that really you? Cheers. It is so good to see you, my friend. I feel like I never get to see anybody anymore, you know? So when people pop in, it makes me happy. Thank you so much for that. Scroll down. I'm sorry. I actually have guests in the back. They'd be like, Mary, shut the fuck up. No, I'm just kidding. Default, what's happening? Default and Heather got to grow with them both in the same grow along. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Canna Claus, I think I saw you pop in when the show first started. Nice to see you. EE, I hope you got your daughter off to school okay. I know that was something big on your list. Dale, good to see you. Going to college. Kids going to college. Right. All right, guys. Am I caught up yet? Am I close? Inu! Much love, Inu. And Coopers! What's happening, Coopers? I was just watching you today. I'm sitting around the doctor's office going through a few videos on Insta. And I saw Coopers had some stuff out. Cheers to you for speaking the truth, dude. I know that voice. Yeah, we know Coopers. When you were watching. Oh man, I should have worn my Coopers shirt. I could have represented. I got to do that one of these Friday nights. For sure. Well, let me see. Anybody else coming in? Blind Neil came in. Blind Neil, what's happening? Cheers to you. Cheers to you and everybody. Okay, I am officially caught out. So now I'm going to I have a couple guests in the back that came to hang out. And I did send a link to a few people ahead of time. I wasn't sure if anybody want to come hang out. So I might post it too. We'll see how this goes. It's been a minute since I've done that. So first I'm going to put in the good motherfucking Jenkins.
What up, y'all?
Cheers, Thurgood. He is incognito. So on the down low. And then next, we all know our friend. Crumblewick.
Hey. What is up, everybody?
I know you have to work. It's not going to be like last time.
I know. I can't smoke. I can't smoke tonight.
But I am gonna take an extra hit or two for you,
Yes,
which is just the right thing to do.
I expect everybody to step up and consume.
I'll do my part.
Just like a freshie, so yeah.
Nice, nice.
Dirty ass bone, clean water. Got to do what you got to do when you work 50 hours a week. So
I just thought, I do want to do bong rips if Crumble couldn't do bong rips with me. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait on that. That'll reserve for when you're here. Which I know you hope to do once in a while.
there's
Oh,
one
yeah.
for you, Crumble.
Indeed.
So, I think I was mentioning in the beginning about my love whips. I did an impromptu live during the week. For those of you who didn't know, I just like popped up on a fucking vertical screen on YouTube. It was so weird. And still, people didn't get notifications. Fucking same thing. I'm telling you. YouTube is like, they don't like me. I'm not algorithm friendly currently.
Didn't pop up.
But which is fine because people say, "Oh, I saw you were live. I missed it." And I know if they're like me, it's hard to watch a whole live again. Once it's happened, because you're not part of that chat and stuff. So, and that's really kind of what drives and holds, I think, the community together like that. So, but I'm like, oh, Cece, what's happening? Yeah, I don't know. I was going with that because I'm smoking my own weed. Tricross in this different jar.
No?
It tastes different. Last time I smoked it out of that
It's too
jar, I
early.
was like, it was too funky, and it's good now.
Tastes
So cheers
better.
to this. CC. Oh, there you go, default. Default's got you. You got you, Crumble. You got your logo.
Yes.
And we appreciate that. For those of us who can't consume. Wormhole Junction's here. Wormhole, how do you not have a wrench yet? I'm sorry about that. If I had my YouTube open, I would take care of these couple people that don't have wrenches, but I don't have it open. And also, send me any kind of pictures you want me to use for digital media stuff, because Wormhole Junction is going to be hanging out here with me next week on Friday. It's going
Nice.
to be 6 o'clock, my regular time, though. I'm not trying to horn in other people's times in the evening, and this was it was a necessity because of where we had to be at the time of day and just the rushing around. So I had to just one night. So.
Previous engagement.
Yeah, it's like life, life, and life happens sometimes. You guys know that. I'm just glad. Why I thought I had to cancel it altogether, though, in the first place. I'm thinking, oh, I'm just going to cancel and skip a week. And then I'm like, well, wait a minute. I can come to it, just not till later.
Right.
Oh, Norma says I'm good at 8 p.m. See, and wait a minute, Norma. Norma would know.
Yeah, he's got the list.
Norma's got the list.
That's true.
I might be Thurgood motherfucking Jenkins, but that's Norma motherfucking G. Yeah, he's got the list.
Norma is the G, for sure. As a matter of fact, Norma, didn't I see that you just posted a new monthly update for your pick of the month? And if you did, would you like to post a little link in the chat so when everybody gets a chance, open up the page on the back end, and when you're done watching us, you go over and check out Norma's video. Actually, I'm interested to watch it. I didn't watch it yet, I'll be honest. But I intend to, because I saw the promo for it. And I know that he has a thing too where I believe, and Norma, correct me if I'm wrong, something with, if you watch the video, leave a comment, and I think you get entered into a drawing.
Let's see, people.
So, and that's just like an extra perk, you know what I mean? And people comment on my shit all the time, and I don't give them nothing. So somebody gonna give you something, take the time.
Yeah.
Especially if you like free stuff. So, Crumblewig, tell me about what's going on with your outside.
What's going on at my house? Let me see. I harvested both my strawberry cough autoflowers the other day. They're actually amazing. I actually sampled some earlier today, and I'm very impressed with it. But unfortunately, my regs that I had outside all ended up being males, everything. So my outdoor harvest is done. I'm planning to put a 4x4 back online and a 2x2, and I'll just go for there for now. So
It's tough, man, and this is going to be getting into that time of year for outdoor growers. I mean,
Sure.
shit, I was in a fucking greenhouse, and I had to kill one for powdery mildew to save the other one because it didn't have it, and I was sure I was going to save it, and it got spider mites. So fuck me. So yeah.
Yeah, when I seen you got them, I'm like, man, I hope to God I don't get them because this is my first outdoor grow, and they're just in a barrel out to my back door. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
you know what? Here's the thing. Because it's outside, we have a flower garden area.
Yeah.
We have a whole entire huge gigantic vegetable garden. And we just have like a lot of outdoor life. There's trees everywhere and flowering shrubs. And I really love this place for what it offers because it really is beautiful. But the fucking bugs.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, the bugs, and that's the thing. I had bought beneficials a couple times for the greenhouse, and then I used some though out in the garden too. I put beneficial nematodes in the main garden. I had released ladybugs out there early on, so you know, I was trying to do because I prefer that, but it's just so much out there, and it's never been touched. That there's shit living there that people probably haven't even identified yet.
Yeah. So I got asked a question. Default Behavior said, Crumble, can I ask why you don't flip a clone earlier? We were talking about that earlier. I'm only like 4 years into growing. I'm not that guy that pulls clones and flips them and like that. I don't know enough about it. I'll get there. I just don't know enough about it right now.
Not ready yet. All right, I'm gonna go full screen because I want to see Thurgood, his bug bucket. Oh, sorry, I mean your weed bucket, your autoflower.
Yeah, it's a 30-gallon barrel full of old used Pro Mix and Cocoa mixed together. Sounds like we're about to get some storms, Mary.
Oh shit! Well, hey, you know what? You're actually away.
Yeah. But that's all mixed in there. Of course, that's got perlite in it and stuff too. I added some more on the top, and about that much of unused, brand new Pro Mix Cocoa mixed together.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yep.
That was a good shot.
This
Sorry.
is Thunder Wind from Silly Rabbit.
That's so cool to see it coming out and then just go for the light. Mine had buds on them. Mine had beautiful purple buds. And they're dead. Sorry, I'm not being a certain kind of way.
It comes right up. It comes right back up again.
That's so cool. What a good idea.
And then this one is a Sofem. That was Silly Rabbit, Thunderwind. This is Sofem Blood Temple Tansy. It was like Blood Temple Kush crossed with Tansy, I think. I don't remember right.
I like the sound of that.
I can look it up when I get back in and have my other phone. Cool. But this started out as the bigger one. And like, if you look, it's not even clear to the top. That one was the rump.
The chunker.
Yeah.
Yeah, chunker.
She is so fruity. Dink Nugs was over here, and we came outside, and he smelled her, man. She is so fruity.
Yeah, just if she gets wet, make sure to knock the stuff off of her. That's all I would say. But you know what? I got powdery mildew being in a greenhouse that the stuff never got wet. It's just the humidity was so fucking high.
Yeah. I think Dank Nugs was talking about, the water and everything. And just like, it was sitting there. That's what I was thinking about. Maybe trying this with the grow dots where it would run out. But I don't feel like the soil would be absorbing, like if you have a pot or a raised bed and you have, grow dots in that or something. You know what I mean? it wouldn't like take it into the ground as well. I don't know.
See, I don't know enough about any of that. I don't know enough. I really don't.
I can tell you, I used grow dots in my raised bed last year, and I did the equation.
Did it burn out quick?
I ran out before the end. I had to add
See?
more. Yeah.
See? And the way they make it seem is really don't need to do that. And I guess they figured out why, and they're changing it, or they did change it. I don't know.
They did. I wrote them a letter.
I'm not dogging anything by any means, you know. No shade.
No, I wrote them, and they wrote back to me and said there's a good chance it just didn't have enough to get through to the end. Sorry. And I'm like, okay, at least they replied.
Right.
I guess it'd been nicer if they would have replied with some free product, or at least
That's true.
Discount code, something, right?
If companies really want to do right, customer service is where it's at. Go the extra mile, because in the long run, it matters. It's just, I don't think people see it immediately. They just see the immediate loss, you know, but the long-term gain, in my opinion, having dealt with companies for a long time, is it's worth it to have good customer service. It just says. And that's Mary's little PSA.
Well, I agree 100%. I mean, that's how you keep a customer, you know?
I think so. I mean, I have more respect for dealing with somebody like that. And that's what it comes down with. I'd much rather work with somebody that I respect. So. Yes, Turu, exactly. Paying more for better service. So, definitely. But I know I should show my grow. It is improving. Hi, Spicy. And customer service, top tier. See, when you know, you know. When you know, you know. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to close, or I'm just going to like put a little icon up, and then I'm going to go on my phone. And I was going to play the Love Whip update, if that's okay. And make sure it's at the beginning. And then when it ends, I will be in my garden. So, no, JC, wake. You can see me fuck up indoors, too.
Oh, Miss Mary.
I'm kidding. I'll be back.
Nice.
Icy Plant Mom, what's up there?
Hey, it's Jessie with Kindway. We are checking in this week with our live with Mary. Thank you again for showcasing Love Whip on your show this summer. I am excited to see what everyone is doing. Here is where we're at. We're about 2.5 months in. We started these seeds early June, about June 9th, and they are about 8 feet tall now. And just to remind you all, we're not growing for yield here. This is just a nice, like, manageable home grow type of size. The reason we start later in the season, it saves time, money, and energy to sort of make the garden more manageable for what we do, which is really a lot of R&D, how our plants are doing outside. You know, is it possible to grow all organically in Missouri outside? I think it's going to be a little hard with some of the pest, and a problem that we get a lot is leaf septoria. So if you're going to manage that, you really have to have an IPM in place. And you know, we all have different environment, so making sure that you're doing that preventative work so you're not chasing your tail at the end of the grow is something that is really valuable. All of these bud sites look really good. Plant color is looking good. You'll see, like I said, I did a heavy defoliate last night. The leaves are humongous and beautiful. But if you start your seeds as late as June 9th up until about summer solstice, this is about the size that you're going to get. Now, if you have full sun and you're really like feeding to the max, your plants would be taller, bigger. But this is more just for you all to learn how to grow outside. Having a pest management system in place is really important from like a bug perspective and like a fungus perspective. At least in Missouri, we have such high humidity that, and I live in the woods, that my biggest obstacle is leaf septoria. Leaf spot is what I call it. And you really have to stay up on that with some preventative sprays. Everything's looking really good.
Still
Thanks
here.
for tuning into the live, and we'll see you next week.
Sorry, Crumble. I needed a drink.
Oh, you're fine. Nice.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Hey, Miss Mary.
My
What are we looking at?
It's not, Mary, it's not showing.
Nope, it's not.
it says I'm on with audio only for some reason.
Well, we hear you now,
Yep.
but we can't see anything.
That's the problem.
There we go. I zoomed in. We're good
There.
now. No, put it sideways. There we go.
All right. So my love whips, they need to be going to flower, but they're like 70 something days old, but I can't. I mean, they're just recovering. I was flushing them. So here's my thing. I was bottom watering pretty much everything. That was just butt chugs, and these were on basis. They're just there without wicking now. And they were doing really good. And I'm in Pro Mix HP. And the salt, I guess, over time, gets taken up and it kind of crusts and dries and stuff and gets caught up in there. And I wasn't flushing through like I should have been. So even though I wasn't even feeding them that long from the bottom, but either way, I must have gotten some sort of lockout problem. Everything started getting really purple. I started getting, and I picked off the worst leaves, but getting some damage in the leaves where I could see something was wrong. I don't know a lot, to know exactly what everything is. So I finally found my old ppm meter, and I did a runoff thing, and I was putting water in at 150 ppms, I guess it is. And it was coming out at about 750. And my pH going in was 6.1, and it was coming out at 6.8.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So my soil or my ProMix was really fucked. So now the other day is when I started flushing and doing the runoff test to see where I was at. And then, waiting for them to dry back is the hard part, because it took roughly about 2 or 3 gallons to get a decent amount of runoff on these, especially that one's in a 7-gallon pot. These ones are in 5. And then they all had the same problem, but they are turning around in the respect that they're looking more alive today than they did, a couple of days ago. So I have hope. I have turned it around before. My problem is I have to stop trying to use the bottom watering with the setup that I do with the ProMix, and not ever wanting to top water. You know what I mean? I was just trying to just bottom only thing, like being lazy. Like I got
I'm
these
not
great
tried that
performing
way.
pieces. So,
Yeah.
and I've got some autos in the back. This one had some work done to it. Believe it or not, I actually defoliated some of that end top. It's still not in flower yet, though. They're like maybe 35 or 36. And then this one here is my recovery G breath. This is the G breath I started indoors, and she's got a little bit of nutrient burn, and I kind of backed off a little on her. But they obviously have not been around as long. They're only 30 something days, so
Mm.
they don't have the problems that these ones end up getting, and I'm not going to let them have them.
Right.
Right.
I want to finish this run. I want this 5x5 to be full if I can do it. So,
Right.
and depending on how long it takes me, I'm thinking it might be another week, but I'll let them tell me I'm looking for that new growth to come in that shows me,
Right.
because I can't count on the old stuff telling me much.
Right.
Mm.
But okay, I'm gonna jump out of here and I'm gonna go back on my computer.
Still looking at the plants up there and dazed off. Just off just that hair.
Yep.
Shout out to the chat.
Yes, indeed. So Tim's saying he top waters 2 to 3 times a week while filling the bottom butt chuggers. Okay.
Yeah, I was really just wanting to actually use the bases, and they were great when I was going camping for the weekend. Is when I used to use them,
Right.
mostly. But I do like to have control over watering my plants to an extent. But I keep wanting it to work and thinking I'll put more perlite in. You know what I mean? I'll make
Right.
sure I empty the bases in between and not let the stuff sit and let the pH, drift upward or whatever. Did I do it? Maybe. What's happening, dude? Long time. So,
You think it's
yeah.
just build up?
What's that?
Do you think it's just build up?
Well, if you think about it, those photos are, I want to say, like 75 days old. That's a long time to be getting veg nutrients, and they
It
were on a
is.
schedule. It was like an every other schedule. And I fed them what the chart said to feed them. And I actually didn't think, geez, after that many fucking weeks, Mary, maybe you should back off. So, but it's not, I also didn't know I had this ppm meter. I thought it was actually long gone, hadn't found it since we moved in, found it in a different toolbox.
Oh.
So where it was unusual to be, but the fact that I had it, I don't know how accurate it is. It was never really good. It's a cheapy one, but it gave me something at least.
Right.
And
At least something to look at. So.
But I would have known, though, the pH was a real, something's fucking going on. Going in that low and coming out that high. It's like,
Yeah.
I never I always pH my water. Always. It goes in. My goal is always 5.8 to 6.2. Personally, I always like to stick around 6.
But it doesn't
So.
stay there forever.
Yeah, but once you water it, with the bases, that's the problem. When you're watering it in, you're watering it in. And the thing with top water, but you have to be more committed. I'm not committed. Sorry, yeah, what's up? You have to be more committed to do. It takes time, and I'm one of those pour it real quick and go, and that's not right either. You're supposed to really pour and saturate your your medium, and I don't do that well. I use Athena nutrients. Wife and I can grow. And I've been through a lot of nutrients, and it's my favorite to use. But I have never been able to master it with bottom feeding. So I'm going to learn how eventually, just so I can say, yes, it can be done. But maybe I'll prove otherwise. I don't know. Or maybe for me, because I love Pro Mix.
How's air pockets going to change your pH?
A lot of things can change your pH.
Yeah. See, I grow in cocoa, so it's different. But I can say I like the results that I saw early on outside, because I was all in soil this time outside. And I'm tempted to do soil indoors and just do a run with it. Can't hurt.
What up, wife with mine?
Experiment.
Well, I've done the experimenting thing, and we don't have a lot of space here like we had at the old place for stuff. Like I've got stuff crammed in every nook and cranny around this whole lower level of this house that's cannabis growing related, you know, and there's no room for no more, to be real. So, and on top of it, I have 3 tents in here. Right now, I'm only using one. I only want to have one running. The other tent, they're good. Guess what that's for? The cannabis prizes. I have a table set up, and when they come in, I've already got a prize in from GI Genetics. Shout out to GI Genetics. Woohoo.
Nice.
And I'm not telling what it is. I just took a picture of the bottom.
I saw it.
Yeah, cannabis represent. Yeah, Rob got to see what it was. So, but I had to like open up everything. So I wanted to make sure with genetics, I'm putting down what everything is in like
Right.
I keep an inventory pretty much. So, and that's just so that when it comes time to do the part where you have to gather up what you're going to give away, I need to look at how much I have of things. I need to be categorize it. How much do I have? How many gift packs can I make? And I always want everybody that wins something will get genetics. So because
Right.
that's the whole thing, it's starting from a seed. But like someone's going to get Athena nutrients, so which is a really, really good prize, and they're going to get that from Athena, but they're still going to get genetics from me. So, you know, because that's what this is about. Yeah, so that's the goal, but I don't know until we get to that point what I'll have. But today, I know that I have 4 prize packs. Like he sent significant stuff where I can give away 4 prizes right there. So that's what's up, Spicy, right?
There you go.
So yeah, it's going to be a really good cannabis, guys. I know it's early, but it gives us a lot of time to have fun building up and teasing things out. And we have a lot of. I'll tell you something. We do have going on is all of our cannabis ambassadors, which includes Thurgood Jenkins, are going to get to pick select a content creator of their choice that wants to host a cannabis giveaway, a pre-giveaway, and we're going to give away. It'll just be a small gift, it won't be
Nice.
like the bigger ones, but this way it kind of builds the community a little bit more because some of us don't know these other communities. So I figured since I've got this group of different people here, how about I let them find people they want to host, and then I'll find someone that I want to host. So
Yeah.
and then it's just, and they don't have to. It's obviously and it costs the content creator nothing. I mean, I'll do, whatever. I'll promote it. I will send out the pack, the prizes from cannabis. So they're just like little early prizes that will build up to when we actually have all the entries and the fun stuff. And then November 6th. November 6th is going to be a fucking busy day for me. I could tell you that already.
Yeah. 100%.
It is going to be a blast. I can't wait. No.
I just hope you don't stress yourself out as much as you did last year. I felt so bad for you. Because I thought you rocked it, man. So
Yeah.
I mean, there was a couple of small things, but that's stuff like that happens. That's just what happens. You know what I mean?
This one and done thing will be easier. On the front end, I'm set up.
Nothing major.
So it's just a matter of my organizing skills. I mean, I've fucking planned a wedding before. I've planned parties, huge parties for like a couple of people for Christmas. So I know I can do shit. It's just I'm usually high half the time when I'm doing it. Oh man, sorry guys. I keep wanting Rob to light my J's, especially when I have this hat on. I don't ever want to send you. I've had this hat for a long
Don't worry
time.
about setting my mask and burning it.
Oh yeah, that's true. That'd be bad.
It like folds out, but I tell you, that's not that good because I still can't see very well. It's gotta be all the way down here.
You have to come up with like a name, like a superhero name, because I feel like you have like a superhero mask. So Own it. You got to talk about that. I know
They
you're
call me a Power
going
Ranger.
when you moved over to GCN. You guys come up with a really good superhero name for Thurgood motherfucking Jenkins without saying. Oh yeah, Chalky with a Chalky. All's good, my friend. Oh, it's always good. Life is good. Life is good. And you know what? Did you guys hear my intro song? Did you listen to it, Crumble?
I did.
Did you understand what I meant?
Yeah. Yes.
I think you do probably more than a lot of people because you really have that type of community where just people come in and the chat really is part of your, your life.
I don't know what I'd do without the chat, to tell you the truth. I mean, I can run my mouth, but it's a lot easier when you're talking to people, not, air, and they engage, and it's great. We have a great community.
I think so. I'd like to think so. Definitely. So, and actually, I've been even paying attention. Let's see. I'm good. I just want to make sure I wasn't talking too much, and I usually am, and I still am, and I'm sorry for that. I apologize for talking too much.
It's your live. You can do whatever you want.
It was one of those days where, like, I didn't talk necessarily a lot. I thought a lot, so. What is his name? It can be. We need to shorten it though for your vest that you have to wear, your cape. I'll make the logo and design, make you some stickers. Oh, Norma, you're sweet. Thank you. I hope you're having a good time over there, Norma. I hope things are going well. I wondered if you were going to make the trip to the event that Sebastian's at this week. So I did see he was out and about with his brand, which is really cool. And I don't know if he knows that I did start another G-Breath, my backup G-Breath, since I killed his other two. But if these buds are even remotely the color, guys, there was purple coming in the trichomes. I'm like,
Really?
when I was checking for bugs and stuff like that, trichome, purple fucking trichome. I gotta kill it. You scan a little bit more and there's a spider mite. Like, fuck that. Yeah, it's really pretty. So I hope this one is.
Hoping I don't get it, but there I do. It was an experiment anyway.
Experiments are okay when they work.
When they work.
If they work, right?
No, let me tell you, I've had some experiments. So. And some of it was just stupid. When I started growing, before I like looked up on the internet, like, who can I watch online? That's when I found High Again. Before that, I was just trying to read articles and put pieces of things together, not knowing really what an autoflower was versus a photoperiod, and me leaving the light on in the bathroom, you know what I mean, when they're in the shower and stuff, not realizing, so I learned a lot the hard way. And, I learned that you don't buy the soil they sell at Home Depot in the bags that's got the slow release stuff, and then read about giving them nutrients. So I've done a lot, and it's weird because I don't feel like I've grown for a super long time. Norma would know because I've been around. I mean, Norma and High Again are who kind of talked me into going over to Instagram, and then eventually it was Maine and Jimmy and them that talked me into coming over to YouTube. So
oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's funny how it all, and I still, Instagram's my base. My home base is just not where I do lives because I feel like you're in a closet there. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean the size of it. It's just, there's just something about it. I don't know. It doesn't feel the same. You don't get the community vibe that we get over here. So I don't think so anyway. But
I get a lot of messages on Instagram, but I have a difficult time navigating it. I feel bad. you know, because a lot of people message me on there.
I'm like that with Discord. That's why I don't really join Discord. Like, I have a Discord.
So do I. Yep.
One time I put up, and when I accidentally hit the Discord button on my phone, and all of a sudden this shit all pops up, and there's all these red notifications, I get scared, and I'm like, oh my god, get me out! I'm sorry,
Nice.
I've said Discord not friendly, and I will admit it. But yeah, YouTube's a really cool place, and StreamYard helps with that. Yes, they did, Norma. They really did.
I'm gonna jump off here.
All right, Thurgood, that's right.
I hope everybody has a blessed night.
And everybody remember, Thurgood, you're going to be over at GCN tonight?
Yeah, every Friday night, 9 p.m.
Well, you can drop a link.
Hanging out in the chat.
Yeah, drop a link in the chat when you get a chance.
Nice.
If anybody wants to check it out, if they haven't. I'm sure everybody here has.
Yeah. There's a lot of people here that, you know, pretty much over there. Don Lindsay is almost everywhere. You know,
I know.
he was there 2 weeks ago, you know what I mean? Waiting, so you never know. Like, I try to beat him in people's chats, and then I come in, and I'm like, where's my chat go? And I just fucking go in there, Don Lindsay, #1. I'm like, what the hell? He always beats me.
Watering was always a big issue.
All right, so everybody have a great night. Shout out to the family.
All right. See you later, Thurgood.
Later, Crumble. Mary, love ya.
They're good motherfucking Jenkins.
I'm going to have to be bailing on you, too. I got to get ready for work, Mary. Thank you so much for having me up.
I'm really glad you did. Thank you, and thank you for letting me get high for you, too.
Oh, greatly appreciated. Thank everybody for that. You guys have a great evening, everyone.
You're live Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, yes.
All right, guys. So make sure you check out Crumble. Crumble, drop your link afterwards. You all check each other out because you're all going to be hanging out together at Cannabis.
True enough. We will. All righty. Peace, everybody.
Later, Crumble. Poopy peanuts. I don't know if Crumble was going to have fun at work, but I hope he has a pleasant evening that is non-confrontational and allows him time to, you know, not get high, obviously, but think, breathe, you know, not worry for a second. I'm not sure if he has one of those jobs, though. I mean, I kind of know what he does, but I don't know if it's peaceful where he's at. Dear, I'm so high. Don't you laugh. It really is really good weed, though. I've grown it with actually, Spanish Dre was in here earlier. I actually grew it with his wife, Spanish Casey, a while back. And then I grew it again just not that long ago. And then here, William Bartow is growing it. And he liked it a lot, too. It's I don't know. It wasn't like a big fancy plan or anything. It's a good high. So definitely.
Awesome. That's good. We love it when you're giggly and talkative.
I'm glad somebody does. Rob's like, oh my God, just shut her up. So, but at least I'm not talking to myself, you know?
No, that would be a problem.
It's not that I don't. Actually, I talk to my plants. Well, you know, they're in the room.
Yeah, I talk to my girls. I think we all do.
Oh yeah, I love that. Actually, that's one of my favorite things is well, I do talk to my chickens. I really do. Especially Bernadine because she talks back. So they're not all named, just so you're aware. And I did not name her because I couldn't even remember her name. I kept having to ask my granddaughter, what did you say her name was? I kept saying Bernadette. She goes, no, Grandma, Bernadine. I'm like, what the hell kind of name is Bernadine? I know Bernadette.
Yeah, that's new.
Anyway, but so it's Bernadine. She's really cool. But they're not laying eggs yet. But they're a blast. So they kind of follow you around and they're really cool. And when we lost the rooster, I got really closer to them, I think, just in general care. Like like took things for granted before. So even though we were secure, now we're like, don't you fuck with us. Secure. So watch out, little vermin trying to get in, get my chickens.
So far, we got $50 of food in them and no eggs.
Well, luckily they eat a lot from the garden though, because we're having right now we're in full on harvest of our tomatoes. Like all the plants are on the ground. They've all staked up with those nice fancy plastic stakes and stuff. We were stealing them out of my cannabis plants and running them to try to hold up the tomato plants. And yeah, they're all on the ground now. We're trying to get as much as we can off of them. I have bags and bags and bags of them in the freezer. Sent bags and bags home with the kids. Hopefully send home some more home. Because Rob planted too many. And none of them were the fucking beefsteak tomatoes or a big tomatoes. They're all Roma tomatoes and just like generally smaller. And don't get me wrong, I love all tomatoes, but you know you want that slice for your burger or whatever. So I like a good slice. So I would have loved a beefsteak. Just saying. But in all fairness,
We'll have to plant
wait a
more
minute.
next year.
We got to diss on Amazon. Listen, guys, I'm gonna diss on Amazon. This part will get cut out. I find out they do that sometimes here on YouTube when you mention companies. But this is legitimate. And I didn't know about it till afterwards. Rob wanted to buy seeds. We had some seeds, but not a lot. And Rob wanted some different things. So he went on Amazon and shopped on Amazon for seeds. And he bought like I'm always busy working on something. He's like, oh, I'm going to get these seeds. It comes all together and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Get your seeds. And they come and they're all in the same type of packaging with just a different name on them. And none of them were really what they said they were they? We were supposed to have
You got white labeled by Amazon?
Yeah, yes, so bad. You should see the peppers. We were supposed to have like 4 or 5 bell pepper plants because we had a bazillion tomato plants.
Hot.
And they're all hot peppers.
They're hot that we don't eat.
Some of them I don't know what they are. I tried to look it up and they're weird variations. Closest thing I came to was like cherry bomb or something, but they grew upward.
They put off a lot of fumes that burn
Yeah.
your eyes.
Rob was trying to cut them up so we could freeze them, vacuum seal them, and then refreeze them again. And it started off gassing. The chili peppers, the other peppers all at once. While I'm in the kitchen cooking, and I started, and I'm like, oh my God, you gotta stop cutting these peppers.
Wow.
I wasn't thinking. You can really.
The package said that none of them were hot.
None of them were supposed to be hot
None of
peppers.
them
The
were
only one that
hot,
was supposed to be
sweet.
hot was the jalapeno that I got and
Yeah.
brought home
It
to
wasn't
plant
hard.
because I wanted a hot pepper. I wanted a jalapeno.
Those are
Thai chilies, is that what they are? South Florida. There's like chili pepper type things. Every time I try to Google and look it up, I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna have really hot spicy sauce this winter. And my onions, none of them, they were all like this big, so not a lot of onions either. So. White labeled by the song too.
Do that. It's from the produce.
Let's see.
Well, no, I said that. I said pick the
Doesn't
best
always
pepper
work.
that you like and
Doesn't
keep the
always
seeds
work.
from it. But here's the thing: we're gonna fucking mess them up too.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will.
Because they all look alike, especially peppers. So yeah, we got some weird stuff going on. And the only reason I got any little real baby watermelon or those small watermelons growing right now is because I bought the plants when I was out and I was buying herbs and stuff too.
So the
Which-
honeydew was good.
The honeydew were like this fucking big. Anyway,
I think it needed more fertilizer.
yeah, they need a lot of things for your garden. Oh, we got one piece of corn so far.
Oh, so good.
It was so good. And it was the plant that his seeds weren't coming up. So I said, well, let me start one inside in a cup and with Pro Mix and all the stuff that I do to it. So I started it indoors. And as soon as I got going, just a little bit, I took it, put it outside. But I really worked the space that it was in. So I did a lot of work for my one piece of corn. And we had to split it. I'm sorry. I should be telling this stuff on that channel. We only have like, I don't know, 40 followers or something over there, so you won't see me live over there anytime soon, but it would probably be funny as fuck. Especially if I can get Wi-Fi out in my garden. Because I did take everybody to see Bernadine. Of course now, I mean, now it's just a big fucking mess. A mess of pumpkins. Don't plant more than one pumpkin plant. I'm like, telling you people. Those things are crazy. They're everywhere. And we just had, I had to treat it this morning before I did anything else today. I ran out there and sprayed them because they were getting powdery mildew on the leaves. And that kills the leaves off and takes the nutrients and all this, you know. So we were out there yesterday cutting all the leaves away that had more than 40% on them, cut them all the way off. So, but now you can walk around and see where you're at. Those things are crazy. And I don't know, we've never grown them before like that. But we have a lot of pumpkins. They're not going to be huge. And some of them grew up on the fence, and Rob took these little netting baskets and hung them up, and they're growing in those. So the grandkids, they're going to have a blast this Halloween. Oh, default, sorry. Rob, type something in the chat so that we have your name pop up, or just an emoji. Rob is best buds for life. And it's the channel, it's not much on it because, well, I've been really upset since the rooster died, and I have been trying to get myself to go do a video out there of you know,
I never let him in.
yeah, like there's a lot of regret around that, so it's hard for us to kind of come back from that. And I took a little video of the chickens this morning in the pumpkin area. I might post that. Or no, that was yesterday because that was before I sprayed for the powdery mildew. So yeah, those are our adventures, and our adventures in the other gardening. But I think that having all that outdoor stuff, it might have something to do with why I did get bugs in the greenhouse, even though it is a fucking greenhouse. I mean, it's open half the time. So yeah, you're gonna get bugs in there. But I mean, I didn't help it because I think there was times that I did walk in from there, from the main garden, go in there to get a tool or something, you know, and I could have been bringing God knows what the fuck I brought in there. So now in the house, I always knew better. When you go into the house, you don't even go in the lung room until you get washed up and changed or showered, or depending on where you were at. Anything like this morning, I couldn't come in here until I had to get showered. So, because I sprayed and I was in the garden. You know, and that's the thing. And that really, I guess, did get to be hard. So next year I'm going to make a better schedule with that kind of stuff. Mia, what's up? I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but I did see you. Thanks for being here. Shawnee's Garden, what's happening? It's really good to see you. I am doing really well. I'm really high though, because I've been here for a while, and Crumblewig was here, and he was not allowed to smoke because he's got to go to work, so I smoked it for him. Cheers to Crumblewig. I hope he has a wonderful evening, as wonderful as it can be. So, and with that being said, guys, I am gonna pop off of here because for me, this is like, I feel like it's like way later. I know it's not. For you guys, it's like, what? This is like past my hour. This is usually, I'm in my PJs watching you guys in someone else's chat. So if Rob doesn't drag me to watch a movie, so, which he probably already has plans for tonight. So yes, GCN next. So Norma, remember, drop your link again in chat. Drop as much as you want. Everybody check out Norma's video that he just dropped on his channel. And then, yeah, go check out your favorite content creator. I don't even know who all is out there this time of day. So maybe nobody. I don't know. And if that's the case, I might have to rethink my strategy going forward. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.